All right, hello YouTube. We are back at it again. Hello guys, it is Ponto here, streaming again some more Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. Last time on Dawntrail, some interesting developments. We have completed the trials, and Wuklammat and Koana are now both the Dawn servants. Now, with that in mind, some other interesting developments have happened as well. Our good friend Zorolja, from the looks of things, has assassinated a good friend of ours and is trying to enter the City of Gold. What we're going to do right now is, while we do not have the full details about what's happening there with that, we are going off on a little adventure with Erenville to speak with his mother and some other people from his village. We're currently hanging out over here with the lad and Mr. Erenville himself. Let's get to it. If you would like to check out some of the previous content, feel free to check out the channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so already. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure to go ahead and leave a comment and also like the video. I would appreciate it. It helps me a lot. And if you'd like to check out what I'm doing, I'm live over on Twitch under the name Ponto almost every day of the week. Thank you. All right, let's get in. That was a pretty good intro, right? Pooh, pooh. We nailed it. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Yeah. Okay, that was good. I think it was the best one I've done yet in terms of professional, though it kind of dragged on a little bit in my opinion. I'll work on it. I'm new to this. I'm a baby streamer. Well, not a baby streamer. I'm a baby content creator on YouTube. All right, boys, let's go ahead and see what's happening here. I feel like we're about to enter a new area by speaking to Erenville. So let's see what he says. The quest is the long road to Zaktoral. Let's warm up the vocals. Ready to get underway? Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Zaktoral is a wonder in its own right. Alright, let's see well. This gate is barred to all save those with the express permission from one of the Dawn servants. Well, friend? Signed by Vau Wuklammat herself. My apologies, sir. If you would wait here just a moment. All right, let us in. Let's go for an adventure. It's a big bridge.
Shall we then?
Shall. It's a big bridge, boys. It's the Golden Gate Bridge of San Francisco. Unironically, that's what I was thinking. Oh.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shatona tongue. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona's supporters hurtled on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
I like the music for the zone. It's funky, man. Shalom.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni.
Okay.
It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Welcome to Texas.
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Ooh. Yeah, I kind of like the music for this area, though. I gotta say, it's nice to actually take a little bit of a detour or break from where we were before. As much as I liked, like, Look Lamap, I feel like it's nice to put a bit of focus on another character for a bit. So I'm kind of glad that we've kind of broke off from them a little bit and can kind of focus on Erinville, because I feel like it's got a good story to tell with this here expansion as well. Short on Ronique? Afraid so. If one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, well, then you're going to have to wait. The Ronique have been acting strangely of late. More easily spooked than otherwise disagreeable. Picking at the few fit for Renton's proven bothersome work. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to our journey, is it? Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir. As well travelled as you look, it's not only the Ronique that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife has shown signs of aggression too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do. I'll see you both on Ronique for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. But the Ronique, Erinville! The Ronique! Ha ha ha! If this is your first time in Shaloni, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. A fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shaloni experience, I suppose it will be worth the wait. Right. Change of plans then. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while we're waiting. Think you're heading to Hushawi then. I'll have a man bring you the Rorique over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? Oh look, we're in the Yeehaw area. I like this area so far, man. I'm liking the chill vibes of it. my beast was a tiny Lalafell size one. I wanted one of those big ones. You didn't need it. You're small, dude. You can take a little one. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna worry about aetherites, crystals, or aethernets or anything like that. We'll just continue. Doesn't it even follow the road? I'm a cowboy, dude. I'll just go wherever I want. Last time I was here, it was little more than a camp with a shop or free. Looks like a cowboy area, man.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
I feel like pulling out a gun. It's literally a cowboy town. It's like Westworld all over again.
Now hold on a minute.
Some sort of trouble.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
Where does one pay?
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt.
Oh, he's evil, isn't he?
Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Oh, he's a dick. Oh, you can tell.
Fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
Buddy, don't pull your...
I wouldn't if I were you.
Yeah.
Is that?
Is it the lad?
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey!
What are you doing, Zekua? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute, you sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
Called him a sack of shit.
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekoa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Party partner? Yeehaw! We found a Stinian, dude! What's his opinions on this? Let's see.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Sure did.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
I very like you. True.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future. But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it, but surprisingly delicious.
You want me to eat a cactus?
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Classic Estinian. Classic Estinian, dude. Big Wild was looking for a fight. Found a big old cactus. Ah, you know what? Why not eat it when it's done? It's dead already, right? Ah. Let's see what's going on then. No sooner do we set out that we run into our excitement. At least, no one was hurt. This Dutch watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. The peoples of Shaloni rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dustwatch was likely established by supporters of Guana, preferring peace be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Lands Guard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zoral Jia's authority. Or of which is to say that unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. Alright. One second before we do anything else. We gotta go grab this real fast. By the way, Siori, if you're still up in here, love, welcome in, by the way. Yo, welcome in to everybody in chat. How's all doing today, guys? Y'all having a good day so far? Yo, I like the area. It looks nice. Of course, she would come in whenever we're actually talking about cowboys and Indians and stuff here, eh? The old Texans themselves. Ooh. Does any of this stuff sell well? I might have to see if I can sell some of it. Yeehaw, partner. Hello, Rayla. How you doing, girl? Welcome to the USA. Everyone here has a gun. Yeehaw! Oh my god. Yep. You know we've left South America and we're in Texas because, well, here we are, folks. Freedom! All we need is a cheeseburger to round it off. Hell yeah, boys. You know what? Guys, I think I have to play Machinist for this area. I think I might actually have to. I'm not sure if this look is a real cowboy look, though. Not even a fitting glam for it, though. I know. Damn it. You know what? Are you seriously all glamored as cowboys? Okay, this is not a cowboy glamour. You're literally wearing a shirt. Okay. Let's get working on more of this, guys. Ah, Jesus. Oh, man. Let me go back to Warrior. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with a Ronick by now. I'll go on ahead and check. If you still want to have a look around, though, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. Alright. Let's see where we're going next here. Okay, let's keep working our way through the quest a little bit. I like the area. I also like the music of the area, too. I like the design. Yeah, it's giving me very heavy Westworld vibes, so it is. We're in a simulation, guys. Yeah, I like the music of this place, man. It's kind of like a vibe. The friend, I take it. Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronick. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at Shishinoa's Springs. That's fine, of course. But why haven't the Dustwatch dealt with this banditry itself? Kamek and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Pay for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right, then. If you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Ready? Well, then saddle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I don't bother giving you directions. Alright. This is your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care, not to let it toss you. I continue to be struck by how much Shaloni has changed. This town we just visited wasn't even here a few years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turn to noble attenders. Not just for the water in their stems, mind. Their fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. See that hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it's brimming with celerium. The eruptions of flames from within make it a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales of people who wandered too close. The Wallachie, meanwhile, showed great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. That's a discussion for another time. We're here. A good thing for these Ronick too as well. Full of celery? I know I completely butchered that. No sooner did we dismount that the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on the Runique. Now then. This is Shishenzwa. Dude, that name's rough. Shishenzwa was a Shishenzwa Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shaloni. People travel here from all over, hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Hotswa was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Iyate is her name. And if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled her route to Ral. I can but assume she too came here seeking for greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. The pronunciation of some of these names. Holy hell, it's like they just palmed the keyboard. Anyone else feel that way about it, or is that just me? Look at that, another cowboy out here chilling. Welcome to Arizona, Ponto. Thank you very much, partner. Let me walk on up here and grab this Ephorite crystal. I've been slow burning the MSQ, Mr. Teo. Kind of enjoying it and taking my time and leveling a couple classes while we do it. It's been fun though. Been really enjoying it. Okay. Let's have a little look around here. If you ask me what the different areas are called and the towns, I couldn't be able to tell you for the life of me. It's the pronunciation that's kind of getting me a little bit, unfortunately. I do apologize if it's like affecting the overall quality of trying to read this out to you guys, but yeah, it's a little bit difficult just. Yes, I'm Iyate, and who might you be? He is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Erinville, yes. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. Kinda hot now, though. You know, it's only been 3 years since we last spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Iyate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown, El Nishbia. Ellen, what die? Alright. I was born Ellen Eshbia. I adopted a new name when I became a Gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Vieira conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Also, because it's incredibly difficult to pronounce for most people. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. No problem, I will call you Erinville as much as you want me to. A homecoming? Oh, you know. I've been thinking of paying the old stomping grounds a visit myself. It'll be good to visit Kachuya again. She's the finest archer I know, Ellen Ishbia's mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she treated us to a veritable feast, prepared with fresh game she would hunt herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Iate, even among the Shitona. Oh, I couldn't quite compare to Kazuya. But her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among the Gulo Jaja's traveling companions after all. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Toral lit fire in her. Even after El Nishbia was born, she often left him in my care, so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Iate, please. We're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove yourself a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths left nowhere though. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. You found it? A part of the rite of succession. I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Kachuya. Help! I need help! What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Alright, cowboy. I hear you. Over this way? Interesting. Wait, are we going in here? No, it's not in here. Wait, where is it we have to go? Is it behind here? Oh, it is. Okay. No doubt, these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namika, Wooklamat's nursemaid. Erinville, Ponto. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh yeah? Hold on. Did he say this is Wook Lamat's nursemaid? Maybe this isn't such a great idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. Oh no, she's running off too. That's not good. I'm going after Namika. This lot, I leave to you. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. Jesus. What do you do to your enemies? That's a bit extreme. We can deal with them later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. All right. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. So, two rando cowboys are going to try and beat up the Warrior of Light, the guy that literally saved the world. Let's just AoE everything down. You're so screwed, Ponto. Well, that was challenging. Yeehaw. All right. All right, let's go have a little look for Namika. Because I'm assuming she's still trying to chase him, right? Cheater! You're too strong! It's not fair! You could have pretended to give them a chance. No. These guys are probably doing what they need to do for this here next quest as well at the same time as us. Let's give them a second to do it, and then we can do it next, okay? Ponto, you're too strong for these guys. It's ridiculous. Let's RP walk over there. Oh, it's an NPC. Never mind. There's no fight. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. You said they stole something from you. A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wook Lamat. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended and Wook Lamat crowned the next Dawn servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and of my plans to return home to Ysolani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve. And now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name. If only they would have left me with that bracelet. I would ask you, what do you intend to do? But I know that look. I'll knock them senseless, is what Wook Lamat would want. Please, You mustn't harm yourself, or put yourself in harm's way for my sake. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Ponto will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it'll be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wuklammat puts in so much faith with you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to the Shisanawazi Springs, I should say. She'll be safer in town, and with Iate there to keep an eye on her, she'll have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. No problem. All right, off we go. Back on the road again. Ponto, you woke up and chose violence? Of course. Yo, gotta get that bracelet back, man. Over here. So we'll hand her over here to Iate, and then we can go and try and find these bandits, eh? Did I look around there? I probably did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I'm a little bit dumb, guys. I'm not sure if you've noticed that. At least I'm cute, though, right? There we go. Controller, be good. You've been good all night. Erenville told me of what happened. And you needn't worry about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't care, even if they knew. It makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and you'll set things right. Alright. Let's see where we're going next, ma'am. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for those bandits, as this involves a gift from Wuklammat, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in that process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest, we can leave to the Dust Watch. Well, no. That makes me think that you're strong. Really strong. Are you? Oh, girl. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. Yo, that would be what I would say too. I might have saved a star on one occasion. Yeah, no. You saved a star? That's a bold claim to make, but, well, if true, that definitely and certainly would speak to your strength. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late, there have been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Tota Tenyawa to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that ceruleum extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits, not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating that place then? I can let the Dust Watch know, if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you have no objections. I know where this is leading. Right then, let's be off. I'm pretty sure, and I'm sure most people would agree with this even before I get there, that most likely the Dust Watch, or at least part of it, is corrupted, is allowing them to do that, and they are trying to profit off of them. I could be completely wrong. I could be completely off center with that, but I have a very strong feeling, considering what we saw at the very beginning there. There's some sussy stuff afoot. Absolutely sussy. I'm going to call it right now. I can bet you our head honcho is even there with it. Let's see if I'm right. No way, Ponto. You're crazy. You're the only sussy thing here? We'll see about that. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Where's the leader? Interesting bondage gear. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dust Watch not have noticed them by now? A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of those buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on with anyone inside. If you would go and have a look about, I'll keep watch for trouble. Boy, it sure is weird that they are out in the middle of the open and yet the Dust Watch aren't getting involved. Boy, there's so many questions there, I bet you. Also, yo, Darius, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome in. You guys, thanks for all the follows, by the way. I have notifications turned off, lads, but for anyone that has came in and followed there recently, thank you very much. We're almost at 12,800 followers on Twitch, lads. If there's anyone that's new, and if you're enjoying the chill vibes and the content, feel free to, hit that follow button, man. The bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. Peekaboo. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. Dunno where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the Dust Watch off our backs. Ha! Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so. But who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who bought your story about the gold-shitting alpaca, am I right? Ha 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 ha! Hello there, Darius. What's up, man? Let's keep going here. What is a stream where you do a backflip with no clothes on? I can't say there is one in here that we have, unfortunately. You'll probably not see said content in this channel like this too, unfortunately, as well. Keep eavesdropping. Alright. As you lean in to listen, a familiar voice rings out through the wall. I wonder whose voice that could be. Let me out of here, you bastard. Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me. I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture, most of all. You tell him he can eat shit. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Ah. My oh my. I was right. Guys, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I'm kind of a genius. Here we go. Let's head on in here. Let's have a little listen. I've brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? Bet it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, please, I'm sorry. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask any questions. Sell it for a song. Here, your reward. And don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. All right. Well then. Yeah, it definitely has some FF15 vibes of music in the area, right? I was thinking that too. Finished, are you? Well, let us retreat for now. So we found a little bit of info. Just a little bit. So, were you able to learn of anything? Their leader is a man of the Dust Watch? That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him? It seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Sokoa? That's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they've threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture, their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies and Hoshua, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though. If he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. Yeah, we need to get him alone. We need to be smart about it if we're going to try and do it without blood. You're right. And if we confront them with his henchmen around, a violent outcome is all but guaranteed. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Luana Ten Inyawawasa. Meet me there, and I'll explain everything. Gesundheit, bless you. Yo, say that 10 times fast, guys. Holy shit. Nailed it. Dude, what is that name? Please tell me that they didn't just facepalm the keyboard when writing some of these names. Come on. Isn't that a station in Wales? I think Wales is one of the most complicated long names for a town or city in the world, right? I would not, honestly, that's a wild one right there. It's like, you know what? Let's give them the most annoying name possible and see if they can roll with it. I thought Iceland? Oh, no, yo, go look up Welsh names. Welsh names of towns and cities is wild. Go look at road names. They are insanely long. Thanks for the food with the Square Enix drop. Yeah, no problem, man. Remember, 6 hours of watch time will be able to get you the mount. So if you're looking to get your Chocopokor mount, you'll need to rack up to 6 hours. So feel free to lurk. I'll be on for a bit. And if not fully done today, you'll be able to get it for the next couple of days too. All right. If we are to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done barging in through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. And to do that, we'll avail ourselves of Yehihihi-Siya, dragon-like creatures that live in the south of here. Yehihihi-Siya. That's why someone in my channel followed me the other day with that name. It makes sense. It all makes sense now. They were inspired by this. Yehihihi-Siya. It's their breeding season, you see. I bet it is. You see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. Sounds like Twitch chat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles the scent when burned. We can then lure the Yehihihi-Siya into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. While you see to that, I will go and find and procure the remaining ingredients. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would rather simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plant that we require. Here, take these 3 pouches, see them filled, and I will handle the rest. So I just want to get this straight. I saved the world from oblivion, from destruction, from annihilation. I have to go find some bird shit. Sorry, dragon shit. Yes. Okay, I just want to cover my bases there that was what we were doing. Okay, fair enough. It's pterodactyls! Yehihihi is her pterodactyls. Or pterodons, sorry, in this game. No, it's Yehihihi-Siya. Alright, let's go to the top of the hill here. Perfect delivery, man. I try my best. What can I say, guys? Ooh! You survey the area, but no sign of the Yihisia droppings. I think the foul-smelling nest might be the one, guys. You find a pile of Yihisia droppings and gingerly scoop them out. Or scoop them out, rather, and into your pouch. You're lucky this area sounds awesome. Because otherwise, I would be very upset with having to play with poo. It's a shitty job, someone's got to do it. Apparently so. Oh, aggro. I will say, the music in this area is definitely a vibe. How big is it? Yeah, the map isn't overly big, actually. Well, it doesn't feel overly big. I feel like we've explored quite a chunk of it already. Finished already, then, are we? Yeah. Excellent. This will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with the tumbleclaw fibers, dried nopal root, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come. Let's get back to Tona Tena Yawai. Nailed it. Love the music. Yeah, the music for this area is definitely a vibe. Very, very much a vibe. Yo, is that the Sabatenders with the big butts? It is, isn't it? God, they are stacked. All right, here we go. I remember looking at the live layer and they were trying to show off the Sabatenders and they had a big old butt. All the Sabatenders have big butts. Why, how come my character model can't have a big butt like that? Everything else in this game has a big butt aside from me. It's ridiculous. I want a badonkadonk, you know? Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Wild banana blend. Creamy hot chocolate. Shortcake. Oh, sounds good. Fruit and aloe jelly. Oh, I'm hungry. Just get the money. Blowing smoke. A fair number appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. I will watch them from here. The attractant? Well, I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of the town. The yee-hee-hee, see ya, will come soon after. Does that not mean to be called yee-hee-hee hiya? Over here. Yeah, we're gonna say hello to them. We're not gonna say good. We're not gonna say see ya to them. Oh, we got a little aggro on us. Oh, he's just gonna sit and shoot me otherwise. You're so dead, dude. You're so dead. You're so dead. Boom. Goodbye. Wait, what? Another one? Oh, god damn it. Well, we had the infiltrate. We're not the stealthiest. I mean, we're a big lion, so you're not going to be able to sneak in that easily, right? Thank you, my new monk friend. Let's go. Oh, I see. Put it on the fire. Alright. Let's go. What's that smell? Ugh, that reeks. What did you put in the fire? Oh, Jesus. It wasn't me, I swear. Oh my God. Ugh. Does something die? Someone want to explain that ungodly stench to me? Knew it was this guy. Uh-oh, stinky. He has the bracelet on him too. Boss? Oh, over there. Huh? What in the world? Ah! No! Run for your lives! So the smoke's what drew them here. I swear, when I find out who did this. Well. I'd say our secrets have stirred up, or I'd rather our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight. We'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. Probably a little late for that. Yep. Shit. Who was that? Kid, you ruined it. Get him out, I guess. Hey, are you gonna help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. We should just leave him? Yo, have a heart, man. He was gonna get killed. No, I'm not gonna lie. He should have just shut up for a second when we told him to. Thanks. I owe you one. For a moment there, I thought you might actually have just left me behind. All that effort, and not the show for it. Sorry about that, but damn. I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you. Eventually. Really? And I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? I'm just having fun with you. But I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I've seen his face before. Was he not that officer that you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not out masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as a deputy chief of the Dust Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident that they can avoid capture. You're trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help, please. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out there. I have an idea where he's hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there now, too. We can go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right. So, those bandits at Tonatanua, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats. No, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns. Folks who really needed help to even the odds. Flashback scene? That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses it in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. And we made damn sure that they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Then, about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, well, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Quicana and Lewin, and we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price that no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me, I should say. And none of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not from the Dust Watch too. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town that the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner, then, well, you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kimaka, he's as honest as they come. A staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting, and he doesn't really suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chief's, who do you think he would believe? Well, If he knows where his vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Nabika's bracelet. What do you think? Yeah. He seems like we could use... I think we can use this guy's info. Seems knowledgeable enough. And for what it's worth, I have a plan. But I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at the Shishenshua Springs. Is that Shishenawezi or Shishen... whatever. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. No idea. Try and pronounce that name 5 times fast too. Woo! Alright. Yeehaw, partners. You're on your own with that one, man? Yeah, that one rolls off the tongue so well, doesn't it? Shishenawezi. Shishenawezi? Shishenawezi. Shiwenawezi. Hopefully they... I like how we haven't had to hear it voiced. The VAs were like, we're gonna pass on this one today, folks. Thanks so. Good. You're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. Ooh, wild banana blend. All right. Let's enjoy some bananas, guys. Well. Look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems kind of risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah. He moves the spoils in cerulean barrels, where no one would think to even look. They're mixed in with the regular shipments of fuel to Tuliolal, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. No, I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Hishatsue. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry. Guys, fight for the raid. Let me just get done with this real quick. But I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Ah, well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. But there's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we'll need to back him in a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here, over to Hishatsue. Would be ideal for that. For that, I need you and one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods, and using that will expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if we hoot carries the bracelet, but regardless, there'll be time enough to find out if he's behind dark bars. But won't he simply feign innocence to this? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel. That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way, he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the laws by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible, and when he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the Vulture. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? I say I'll let him go for his duel, sure, why not? Thanks. I sure was lucky running into the two of you. You won't regret this, I promise. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I was seen in Tonatena Yawawi. So it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. Then you're with me. Tell the Vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible, and make your way to Husasatwe. Once you've got the cult Vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Alright then, let's get to it. Holy crap, that is a big raid. I'm so sorry I didn't talk during that whole thing, guys. Holy hell. Yo, thank you very much for coming in for the raid. Yo, Violent, if you're still listening, man, thank you very much, man. Holy hell. Yo, guys, I'm very sorry. I didn't want to speak during the cutscene. He hates us. No, I don't hate you. You know I love you, Noxy. Welcome in, by the way, dude. Yo, Miley, thank you for the follow. Guys, if there's any new people in chat, feel free to say hi now. Yo, guys, thanks for the follows. Yo, we're actually almost 2 follows away from 12,800 followers. That's kind of ballin'. Yo, welcome in, guys. Hi. How's it going, lads? Sorry, I'm going to take a break now to chat to you now that we're at a cutscene. Sorry about that there, guys. Yo, thank you very much for all the new follows, guys. Thank you very much for the raid, too. I'm guessing Yo, did Violent have to pop off? I'm assuming he's probably a way to get food. I saw he was on quite early today, actually. Like, on a really early start to the day. Yo, thank you very much for coming in, man. And, yo, welcome into all the new people in chat. Guys, I have my my notifications turned off because I'm going for the MSQ. But I do appreciate all the new follows there, lads. If you're new, feel free to hit that follow button. Welcome on in as well. Appreciate it. Welcome in. It's nice to meet you all. Yo, Miley. Thanks for the follow, man. Swiss, thanks for the follow. Bite Warlock, thank you also for the follow, too. Yo, guys, seriously, thank you for that there, man. Welcome in for anyone that happens to be new. Name's Ponto. You probably have seen me around. I stream a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm currently going for the MSQ right now because I'm still not done with it. I've been slow burning it, to say the very least, which a lot of people are calling me out for. We have been doing a lot of fun stuff today. We've been doing some dailies and some chill stuff. We're right now getting in through the MSQ at the minute. We're around level 95, 96 right now. Ponto stalling. No, I'm not stalling, dude. I'm just, you know, I'm taking my time, enjoying it. I know a lot of people got through it very quickly on the first weekend, but yeah. I've been kind of really taking my time and just kind of soaking it in and really enjoying the experience of it. Yo, thank you so much for coming in, guys. Again, thank you for the follow. Alright. If we have any new people that haven't followed yet, let's have one request. We're 12,799 followers. We're literally one away. Go on. Hell yeah, partner. Yo, Mike, thanks for that follow, man. Also, Red, thank you also for the follow, too. Thank you very much, man. Okay, I'll follow then. I'll actually give you a reason why you should follow while we take a small reprieve. Lads, a good reason to follow, I'm actually doing a giveaway this month. And some of you new people who are in chat, the only thing you need to do to participate in said giveaway is actually just be following. I'm doing a giveaway for the collector's box for FF14 Dawntrail. If any of you would like to take part in it, oh, let me get it over here. Oh. This bad boy, we're giving it away. Square Enix and the FF14 team were nice enough to send one across to me. I had already pre-ordered one for myself too, so I have 2 of them. So I decided I'm going to give one away to people in chat. So all you have to do is be following the channel at the end of this month in July. One of you lucky boys in the channel who are lurking and vibing and watching will be able to get their hands on this bad boy. Feel free to stick around. I'd love to have you up in here sticking around with us. And good luck to whoever wins. I'll also cover the shipping costs too, by the way, for people interested. Also, for people who don't know what is in the collector's box, collector's box consists of the cloth map of Eorzea, a statue of the Warrior of Light dressed up as a Viper, the custom envelope you would have seen in 6.55's MSQ, and also a softback notebook of FF14. It's kind of like the Unending Journey notepad. Yeah. Nox, I'm a slap you, by the way. Think you are, man. Also, yo, Longclaw, thanks for the follow, man. TV, thanks for the follow. Yo, guys, thanks for the follows, boys. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for coming in, by the way, too. All right, so chat. Just to kind of give you guys a little catch-up of where we're at right now. We've been working for the MSQ. I think I'm getting close to level 96 MSQ at the minute. We're in cowboy country, which is awesome, because for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm from Ireland. I'm an Irish lad. I'm learning so much about you American folk. You really like guns, don't you? Like, it seems like everyone in this zone has a gun. And also, like, half the people seem to have, like, a cowboy accent. One day, I look forward to going over there, and you guys can teach me all about your special ways. I always just thought it was the land of obesity, but apparently there's more to it. Hell yeah, partner! Yeehaw! Yo, also, Z, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome in. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this started, man. He's finally made it to Texas. Kind of rude. Yo, I'm Irish, man. All I ever get is being teased that I'm drunk all the time, that I'm a ginger. By the way, Scottish people are gingers. Irish people are not. Or that I'm a leprechaun. Or that I like Lucky Charms. Which, by the way, for people who don't know, Lucky Charms is an American cereal. We didn't even have it in Ireland until a couple of years back. Yeah. You want to talk about stereotypes? I got you, boys. Yo, thanks for the follow, so. Why aren't you a Lala since you love potatoes? You know what? Oh, that's, see? Another stereotype. By the way, I can't swear because I'm trying to put this here on YouTube as a playthrough. I love potatoes. I love them. Cook them up. Chop them up, man. Cover them in garlic butter and destroy them. Oh. Oh, we got a cowgirl over here. Hello, Hollywood. Yeehaw, partner. How's it going? Drop your collector box quietly and take 3 steps back. Okay. You got me, partner. Okay. Jesus. It's really well done, actually. Caught! Oh, man. Thank you for coming over. How many of you... Do all you guys just have a cowboy glamour for this zone? Seems like everybody does, I tell you. Hello, Eggy. How's it going, by the way? Whoa! Take it easy. It's my finest invention. Oh, God, I'm scared. What is it, Egg? Egg, I am putting this on YouTube. Do not be a degenerate, okay? Be good. Be well, okay. Be as good as you can be, knowing what you're like. How's that? Okay. Let's go ahead and crack on with this bad boy. Or you know what? We'll take a minute or two break in case people want to just chat and chill. How you guys doing, man? Thanks so much for all the new follows, by the way, guys. I really do appreciate it, man. I hope you're all having a good night too, buds. Machinists have some great Western glamours, by the way. Who do you take us for? Degens? Okay, I'm kind of guilty. At least you accept it. I'm okay with that there, mate. Don't worry about it. I still love yous anyway. The high level healer jacket was awesome for this zone too. I don't know anything about the content of this area. I'm still doing MSQ. Don't allude to things. We big chill. Okay, let's get cracking on this MSQ again, boys. All right, let's crack away. The name of this here is so funny. The Yee Hee Hee See Ya. We're likely that Shatona's doing. What's his angle, eh? And then there's the brat. It's past time I dealt with him. He's oblivious to your presence. Really, buddy? I'm like literally right in front of you. How's he oblivious to me? I'm literally taller than him. It's not like I'm a Lalafell. Jesus. What's this? Oh. Ah, an unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you need of the Dust Watch, sir? Yeah. What? Sokoa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful. You have my sincerest thanks, sir. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Alright. Really? Are you that dumb, dude? You're just gonna come over here, man? I really like... Wow, I'm very impressed that you like that person, Eggy. I wonder who that is. It's funny that I haven't run into them yet. Funny that one. Come on, Eggy, you know I'm better than that. He ran past the optional dialogue. It's okay. Alright. So yeah, let's just take him out into the middle of nowhere, and he's completely fine coming here, apparently, eh? Is this the place? Well, I don't see him. Whoops, silly me. This isn't the right place. I see. Very well, lead on. I will say the music for this zone is awesome. Like, the music really, really is kind of banging for this area. They did a very good job with a lot of these areas in terms of music and aesthetic. I think my favorite area in terms of the way it looks has been Mamuk so far. Mamuk was very, very pretty. Like, it was very, very pretty zone. Like, it kind of gave it a, that whole underbelly of that area had a very Macalania forest look to it. Like, if you're a Final Fantasy X enjoyer in chat, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about with that. Can I take him with me like this? Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah, there are definitely some great zones. Yeah, the aesthetic for some of these zones are really well designed. Thank you very much for the follows, by the way, guys. I really do appreciate it, man. For all the new people, by the way, feel free to introduce yourself, boys. Tell me a little bit about yourselves if you happen to play 14. What data center and stuff do you happen to play on, and what job do you play? Welcome in. Is this the place, then? I could have sworn I left him here. Is this some sort of joke? Of all the... Let's keep moving. Boy, we're really taking him out far with this one, aren't we? Jesus. Sunbeard. He's a pretty looking lad, isn't he? Oh, there's two of them. God damn it. Okay, fine. Let's just kill them off. Come on. You ran past the objective, Ponto. I know. People make mistakes, Normac, even you. You don't have to make a big deal of it. It's okay. Get this killed off. Bam. And I play every job aside from Ninja Monk because they actually require skill. Brain dead jobs are us. I like it. I like it, mate. That's why I play Warrior. You might have noticed. I only play Dragoon myself. Dragoon looks really nice after the changes, actually. Kind of miss Spanshire Dive a little bit, though, just for the animation. Well, this better be the place. I left him tied up around a big rock. It must have been a different rock. My patience is wearing awfully thin, sir. If he isn't at the next place we stop at, I may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. Is he threatening to shoot me? Excuse me? The night music here is great. The day music's awesome too. Is this guy seriously trying to threaten me? I'm going to make an assumption that I think we found the area, boys. Unless you'd rather I feed you on raw, needles and all. Cut the chit-chat. Wow. It's kind of toxic, isn't it? This a bit of a dick, isn't he? Though that being said, I mean, it's expected. Alright, where is he? He a little mad. I don't see him anywhere. Where is Sokoa? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. Goodness me, where could he have gone? I don't know. Who knows, dude? That's it. I've had enough with these games, and I've had enough with you. Hey, Wihute, you looking for me? Run away! If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. Whoopsie daisy. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. Oh, ominous music. Voice acting?
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Wahute. That was his name.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Ooh.
Hey, that's my jewelry.
And my bag! So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
I wonder who did that.
Audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
Oh, of course not.
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you just outed yourself, buddy.
Oh, you've seen it then?
He just gonna out
No,
himself.
No, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
You would have had to arrest yourself.
What's the meaning of this, Woohoote?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only because I found it. I swear.
Sure, buddy. Okay.
They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
Uh-huh.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way.
Yeehaw, partner.
The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Woohoote, I challenge you to a duel.
Are they gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh?
The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it.
Let your pistols do the talking!
Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
Let your pistols do the
You
talking.
refuse then? Huh. A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
Woo!
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
All right.
Come on, Zakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Nah, it's fine.
Be quiet. Just watch.
Yo, he's got a good voice. Woo-wee.
Oh, you little shit!
You kind of lost there, buddy.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Lock him up, man. Good old freedom. How do you handle things in America? You just shoot them till it's sorted.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Woohoote drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Okay. He's cool.
As are your friends.
Ah, you're not such a bad guy after all.
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zakua? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
With guns.
Here, this was Vawuk Lamott's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
No problem, partner. Oh, man. That ended up being rather more complicated than expected. But, well, all's well that ends well. Whew. Finally, it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Okay. Hell yeah, partners. All right. He looks very young, doesn't he? Very small. Maybe it's just because he's standing beside the Rothgar, but damn, he looks really small compared to me. Billy the Mid? I know. There's some interesting choices in this story with which dialogue they kind of want to voice and which they didn't. There's been a lot of scenes that we've kind of gotten to so far that were not voiced, which felt kind of important. And then, like, obviously, like, the goal is we were going to Erenville's mother, right? And they put a lot of voice acting, actually, in this, like, little side quest part of it, going to it. Interesting decisions with some of this. Just a little insight, or just a little thought process that's kind of going off in my head, man. I'm mad they didn't even call him Vulture. Yeah, that was a kind of a common complaint. It's an interesting decision, I will say. Not a negative one, but an interesting one. Anyway, let's continue. Now that we have completed that, I'm assuming we're back on track then, yeah? Now that we have the bracelet, let us return to Shishinshinswa Springs. Will you be staying there long? I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the Springs then. Alright. They also do the VA in what, like 5 languages though? No, yeah, I agree. I'm not saying that everything needs to be VA'd. I just find it interesting that this was VA'd and certain other things weren't. Like, if there was a priority on it. Certain scenes that happened already. So, obviously, we're at level 95, 96, so we can talk about this a little bit. For example, there was some VA that was kind of leading up into this area, which definitely felt like it should have been VA'd, but it wasn't. And I'm very surprised at that, if I'm honest with you. I'll teleport here. Sometimes it has to do with the VA schedules, and if any dialogue gets any last-minute changes as well. Yeah, that is true too. I've been told that from friends that apparently at around the length of time The amount of dialogue and cutscenes of this year expansion is around the same length as what we got with Endwalker. Interesting to hear that, so it is. My bracelet! Thank you. Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It is part of me. I could never hope to replace. Truly, Wuklamah is blessed to have such devoted friends. Well, I wouldn't put it that way. I prefer to think of us more as a long-standing acquaintance. Okay, buddy. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, though, there's no denying the depth of your bond. Though, I'm sure you'll continue to do so. Can't say I'm surprised the Deputy Chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. An easy claim to make with the gifts of hindsight. There you are. The real Daybreakers have arrived. I'd like you two to meet my two best friends, Quicana and Luane. If it wasn't for you believing in Sokoa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You have no idea how You have no idea how satisfying it was to see that bastard Wawute put behind bars. We never gave up hope that Sokoa would find a way to get us out. He always was the best of the Daybreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now, and lacking in strength besides. Some outlaws might see us as an easy target. Even so, if anyone should give the Dust Watch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day so no one will get the better of us ever again. Isn't that right? Right. And you'll teach us how you draw your pistol so fast, won't you? Well, we won't need a duel. If all goes as it should, of course. But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can match or beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days, I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word. Until we meet again. Alright, lads. It's good knowing you. Off to see the mother, then? If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest. As I'll be here a while yet, though. Do let me know if there's any way I can be of assistance. Were you not planning to take the train home? Oh, train service has been suspended. Didn't I tell you? Huh? You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake? It must have happened when we were still down south. There's been quite a few tremors of late, and a rather large one struck not long after you two arrived. I can only hope that no one was hurt. That's probably what's happening with the animals, eh? At any rate, though, if you want to know when the service will resume, I should say, you could speak with the station master yourself. Let's do that. The station is just over there. Okay. Let's head on over there. Yo, what happened to you guys? Nothing to see here, Ponto? Move along, Ponto. Y'all good? I saw a lot of messages happening all at once there. Don't worry about it. Okay. Was it something bad? Someone posted a spoiler. Oh, I see. Okay. Why do people bother? Like weird. Yo, it'll be funny if I post a spoiler. I'm so fucking cool. Oh god. People are weird, man. Alright, let's keep going. It seems people aren't too happy about the train delays.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
Yes. I'm here.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Right. Okay.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Investigate it?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
I kind of like his VA. It's just his character. I like the VA, actually.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
There they are. That's them, the 2 volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe.
Yeah.
And this grizzled mug is Zopia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Well, yeah.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
I was wondering about that. Okay.
Something the matter?
Would you happen to be a fan of trolleys? All right. At least they know. I love this reference. That was very good. Of course. Oh, man.
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Their lack of passion saddens me. Trolleys are the best.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber. We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata-Yonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first. Come on, no time to waste.
Alright, let's rock on then. It's cool to see reflections from the first in the source, so it is again. Wasn't expecting that, it's kind of cool. Were they voiced in Shadowbringers? Some of them were. I'm not sure if those specific ones were. But some of them were, yeah. That's kind of cool. I like that there. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Little Shadowbringers nod. Definitely the right place to use it too. Makes sense. Though no small number live in Shalone, I must confess that I have never visited the homes of the Hetsaro. As they largely live in accordance with the old traditions, I suspect that they may have a dim view of the railroads. Ooh.